Good afternoon, Storm Chasers. We are live in the mobile broadcast booth coming to you from the Hive, home of the Oklahoma City Storm. Today's game is the Oklahoma City Storm Middle School Varsity taking on Terra Verde's Varsity. Teams are on the court warming up, so take this opportunity to grab a snack, grab a beverage, come back and enjoy the action. We'll be back when the game starts here in about 8 minutes.
Rod would show the score. He kept it on his phone and he put it in his
I've done that before.
like, well, at least it's something.
All right, Storm Chasers, warm-ups are done. Lineups have been checked. The ref is on his podium. That means it is time for set number 1. Storm starts off with the serve. Brooklyn back to serve. There's a send over the net. Shanked by Terra Verde, and ace for Brooklyn. Storm starts off this set with the first point, 1-0. There's another serve. Terra Verde puts it up. Moves it forward, passes it over the net. It's back to Brooklyn. Harper with the set to Brenna. Brenna swings at it. Terra Verde defends, keeps it in play, but they move it back. Trying to pass it over the net, doesn't make it in time. Point Storm, 2-0. There's the toss to swing. The ball's over the net. It's a high pass and back. Terra Verde moves it forward, passes it over the net. Leah. Harper with a tip over the net. Terra Verde picks it up, swing, it's deep. Leah moves it up. Harper puts the ball up. Bree sends it over with a pass. Terra Verde passes it back. It's up, but not over. Brenna was there to block just in case. The ball came down on Terra Verde's side, making it 3-0. Ball's up and over the net. Shanked out again by the libero. Another ace for Brenna. I'm sorry, Brooklyn. I don't know where I got wrong player from, but that was Brooklyn with an ace. Another deep serve. And another ace for Brooklyn. 5-0. There's the send. Terra Verde's got it up. And a big swing, it's out. Point Storm, 6-0. Brooklyn sends the ball. Terra Verde dives for it. Pushed back over by Skylar. Terra Verde gets the ball up, but not enough to do any good. Point Storm, 7-0. The toss, the swing, the ball's over. It's back, and now Terra Verde's in trouble. Point Storm. Eight to 0. Another ace for Brooklyn. 9 to 0. There it is again, another deep serve, a high pass. It's on the net, rolled back over. There's a set, Skylar passing it over the net. Unable to be returned by Terra Verde, gives Storm the point, 10 to 0. Timeout, Terra Verde. With 10 unanswered points, Terra Verde decides to call a timeout, try and get their team energized and in this game. All right, back from the timeout. Storm 10, Terra Verde 0. Brooklyn serving for Storm. There's the toss and another deep serve. An ace straight to the floor. 11 to 0. Substitution Terra Verde. They replace their libero. Terra Verde takes a serve and puts it up, moves it forward. Back pass over the net. Leah gets the ball up. Skylar passes it over. There's a set in the swing. Brooklyn moves it up to Harper. Back to Bree. Bree puts it over the net. Passed out by Terra Verde. Point Storm makes it 12 to 0. Another ball over the net for Brooklyn. Terra Verde passes it back. Bree puts it up. Harper with a set to Brenna. Brenna's up, swings, the ball's in the net. Puts Terra Verde on the board with their first point. Terra Verde with the toss and the swing. The ball's over. Skylar passes it back over the net. Terra Verde tried to put it back. There's a joust at the net. Terra Verde put it back over. Storm couldn't get it back over in 3. Terra Verde gets the point. Storm still up by 10. Terra Verde sends the ball to Storm's side. Leah goes for it. Comes off the front of her knuckles and down onto the floor. Makes it 12 to 3. Here comes the serve. Just over the net off the tape. Bree gets it up. Brooklyn, Skylar with a back pass over the net. It's up. Brenna is there. Storm gets the point. Makes it 13 to 3. Substitution Storm. Harper comes out and Madeline comes in. And then Bree comes out and Landry comes in. Landry with the serve. There's the toss and the serve to the back line. Terra Verde puts it up, moves it backward. Now they move it forward, passing it over the net. Leah up to Landry. There's a set. Skylar's up and swings in the middle. It's defended, kept in play. Madeline pushed it back over. They're up. Leah moves the ball forward. Landry dumps it over on the second touch. Pushed back over. Brenna puts the ball up. Landry back to Brenna. Brenna swings. Terra Verde keeps the ball in play. Rolled over the net. Leah to Landry with a push. Deep to the back line. Terra Verde saves it, gets it back over. Leah to Landry. It's up. Madeline from the 10-foot line swings. Shanked back out by a front row player on Terra Verde's side. Gives it Storm 14 to Terra Verde's 3. That was one of the longest volleys we've seen. Landry with a deep serve. It's long. Point Terra Verde. Terra Verde with the toss and swing. The ball's over the net. It's deep. Brenna moves it forward. Landry dumps it over. Terra Verde sends it back. It's long and out. Point Storm 15-4. Michaela comes into the front line. Skylar comes out. Leah with the serve. Over the net to the middle back line. They put the ball up. Then nobody gets it on the second touch. So it's Storm's point, 16-4. Another good serve by Leah. It's deep to the back. Shanked out by the middle back. An ace. 17-4. Push forward and up by Terra Verde. They get it over. Landry puts it up. Brenna sends it over. Madeline pushes it back. And Storm gets the point. $18-4. Leah sends it over the net. An ace for Leah. That ball was low and over the tape, right into the donut. 19-4, 15-point lead for Storm. There's the toss, the swing. Terra Verde puts it up and then watches it drop on the floor. 20-4. Deep serve. Moved forward, close to the net. Terra Verde tries to push it over the net, but they push it into the tape. Makes it 21-4. Over the net again. An ace again for Leah. 22-4. Timeout, Terra Verde. Back from the timeout, it's 22-4. Storm in the lead. Leah serving for Storm. Deep serve. Terra Verde puts it up. Back passes it over the net. Back to the back row. Leah to Landry. Out to Brenna. Brenna roll shots it to the back line. It's defended and the ball's still in play. Passed over the net. Brooklyn puts it up. Now it's over the net and down onto the floor. Brenna was there just in case, but the ball made it over the net. Point Storm, 23-4. Leah with the set out to Brenna with a tip. Doesn't make it over the net. Point Terra Verde. Makes it 23-5. Substitution Terra Verde. Terra Verde sends the ball. It's low and over the net. It's up and over. Passed back over. Leah to Landry. Middle to Michaela. It was out. Terra Verde's point. Terra Verde's got the serve. Michaela puts the ball up. Landry. Brooklyn tries to pass the ball. Makes it into the net. It was a low pass. 23-7. There's the serve. Leah moves it forward to Landry. Landry with the set. And Madeline passing it over the net with a free ball point. Makes it 24-7, set point Storm. Brennan now serving. There it is over the net. Passed back over to Storm. Leah up to Landry. There's a middle set. Michaela takes a swing at it, sends it over to their libero. Their libero overpasses, and Michaela sends it back to him. Now it's Brooklyn putting the ball down with a kill and set point. Makes it 25-7. That's the end of set number 1. If you all enjoy watching these live streams, please consider making a donation to Oklahoma City Storm. It helps keep our player fees low and allows us to bring you more of these streamings of our games, all the games, not just volleyball. Later this year, we'll also be doing basketball. You'll notice that in the lower right corner, occasionally there'll be a Cash App QR code that pops up beside the score line, and you can just scan that with your phone and make a donation through Cash App to Oklahoma City Storm. Please note that that is for streaming services. Any donations are greatly appreciated. Teams are back on the courts. Lineups have been checked. The ref is on the podium. That means it is time for set number 2. Oklahoma City Storm won the first set. Terra Verde starts off with the serve. There it is over the net. Michaela sends the ball out. Terra Verde gets the first point this set. Serve number 2 for Terra Verde. It's over the net. Elena puts it up. And Elena passing it over the net. There's a swing. It's deep. Leah to Landry. Michaela to the back line. There's a swing by Terra Verde. Again, Leah. Landry out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn sends it to the back line. Off her fingers. Point Storm. Tie game at 1. Harper comes in for Madeline. And Bree comes in for Landry. Harper goes back to serve. There's the serve. It's low into the net. Point Terra Verde. One to 2. Terra Verde's got the toss and the swing. The ball's over. Leah sends it back over. Or close to the net, not over. Storm not able to play it up. 1 to 3. Here comes the serve. Elena puts it up. Brooklyn moves it forward. Harper with a back pass over the net. Terra Verde moves it up. There's an outside swing back to Leah. Harper with a set. Bree passing it over. A back pass by Terra Verde. Elena. Harper sets Brooklyn. Brooklyn swings. The ball's back. Point Storm. 2 to 3. There's our libero switch. Leah comes out. Michaela goes back to serve, and Skylar comes into the front line. Michaela sends the ball over the net, deep into the back line. Terra Verde's playing it forward. Swings from behind the 10-foot line. Michaela puts it up. Harper dumps it over in 2. It's up. Just through Skylar's hands and onto the floor. Makes it 2 to 4. And Leah comes back in for Michaela. Substitution Terra Verde. Terra Verde sends the ball, but it's short. It's in the net. Point Storm makes it 3 to 4. Brooklyn now with the serve. Substitution. Brenna coming in for Elena. Brooklyn sends it over to Terra Verde. They pass the ball high. Outside, swing, get it over. Brooklyn up to Harper. There's a middle set. Skylar off the blockers and still in play. Over to the other side of the court. Nobody there to help it over the net, so it's a tie game at 4. There's Brooklyn serve back to the libero. It's up tight to the net, over in 2. Skylar's there to push it back into the net, or push it back over the net. Terra Verde puts it into the net. Oh, Storm in the lead, 5 to 4. Brooklyn with a short serve into the donut. An ace. Terra Verde's libero moved up for it. Wasn't able to pass it to anybody to play. Brooklyn again to the back line. Terra Verde's got the ball up, moving it around. Can't get it over in 3. Point Storm, 7-4. In the first set, Brooklyn had a 10-point run. Looks like she's trying to work on another one. Terra Verde swings into the net. Point Storm, 8-4. There's the toss and the swing. The ball's over the net. Terra Verde passing the ball. Oh, they passed the ball up. Thought they were going to pass it over, but two players got confused and the ball got to the floor. 9-4. Storm up by 5. There's the send. Terra Verde's got it up. Swings into the net. Point Storm. There's the serve. The ball's up over the net. Passed over. Skyler sends it back. Terra Verde lets the ball drop to the floor. 11-4. Storm up by 7. A high pass off the serve. And another high pass back to the other side of the court. Passed over the net. Leah moves it up. Harper tips it over the net. Skyler's there to block just in case, but Terra Verde just rolls the ball into the net. Storm gets the point, 12-4. Substitution Terra Verde. Deep serve and an ace for Brooklyn. Tipped off of Terra Verde's fingers. The serve to the back corner and shanked out. Another ace for Brooklyn. Storm now up by 10. Getting that deep serve, it's passed way forward, tight to the net. Terra Verde can't get it out of the net. Point Storm, 15-4. It's over the net. Pass tight to the net, hits the top of the tape and back down on the Terra Verde side, makes it 16-4. Another substitution for Terra Verde. Brooklyn serve deep to the back line again. Ball's moved forward, passed over the net. Back to Brooklyn on the back line, up to Harper. Set to Bree. And then Harper puts it, then Skyler puts it back down off of an overpass. I'll let a kill for Skyler. Makes it 17-4. Terra Verde passing it over on the third touch. Brooklyn puts it up to Harper. There's an outside set to Brenna. Brenna's up and swings. Point Storm. Terra Verde moves it backwards and out some more, so it's now 18-4. Another substitution, Terra Verde. Deep serve back to the libero. The libero's got it up and it's back. An ace for Brooklyn. Another ace for Brooklyn. It's 20-4. There's the serve over to the other side. Back over the net. Brenna puts it up. Harper backs it to Bree. Bree into the net. Point Terra Verde, 20-15. I'm sorry, 20-5. Storm up by 15. There's the toss, the swing. The serve comes over the net. Leah moves it forward to Bree. Then Skylar back passes it over the net. Passed back over by Terra Verde. Nobody on Storm could get the second touch. Brooklyn took a dive for it. No luck, though. Makes it 20-6. Terra Verde sends the ball, but it hits the antenna, so it's out. Point Storm, 21-6. Harper comes out and Madeline comes in, and then Bree comes out. Landry comes in and goes back to serve. Landry's serve goes to the back line and an ace for Landry as Terra Verde sends the ball out. 22-6. Another deep serve by Landry and another ace as the ball gets shanked to the back. (23-6). Landry's serve goes over to the right side. Terra Verde plays it. Swings, sends it back over the net. Leo runs through it. Landry dumps it over on 2. Pass back over in 3. Tips up off the top of the tape. Leah with a dig. Gets the ball up. Storm gets it back over. But Terra Verde ends up with the point on that play. Makes it 23-7. Terra Verde, there's the toss and the swing. It's over and deep to Leah. Moves it up. Landry with a set on 2. Terra Verde sent it back. Leah kept it in play. Nobody was ready to help her out, though. 23-8. Again, there's a serve this time. Brenna cuts it off. Landry dumps it over on the second one, and a point for Storm. Pretty sure Storm was out of rotation on that, but nobody called it. So Brenna served. Storm gets the point for that. Storm wins set number 2, 25-8, and that's the game.